How do you think people should consider the concept of a career path now? Because obviously you're laying it out, and I think people are seeing it in the job market. That idea of a steady career path is becoming, you know, less of a thing, maybe for the public sector, maybe for certain jobs like teaching, but where do you think people should look at career paths going forward?
My personal view is like I'd always try and optimize for trying to get really skilled in one area that you feel that you have like a genuine interest in. It's not just something that you use to pay the bills. It's something that you would probably do in your spare time. As for career paths, yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer. Like everyone told, like 10, 15 years ago, everyone was told to study software development in college. Now you'd be probably like, well, I don't know actually. So what do you do there? Again, uh, it's like you need a magic 8 ball here.
I think you're right there. You feel sad for the people who kind of just finished college now, and the last few years was the hottest area, and people like I work with some people who are making a killing in the tech industry, and now it's no junior roles. Like all the junior roles seem to be like there was 10,000 5 years ago, and now there's below 100. I think you touch on with the music there something interesting. So I'm kind of looking at two areas for this month in the group where we're talking about earning potential and income growth, but also the trade-offs you make. So like I talk about kind of seasons of life and how in some seasons you might be like, right, I just want to earn more. I'm looking to travel, I'm looking to whatever, and that's very different. But if you're kind of starting a family, if you're looking to get established, you want to settle down in an area, you're thinking about trade-offs there, and you say, right, I want to do this music hobby, and maybe that means I need to live near my bandmates or whatever it is. You have those trade-offs. So how do you think people should manage that when they're looking at the job they're in and other jobs potentially they're moving to?
Yeah, that's something I've struggled with myself, especially with my own business. Anytime I try to ramp up and reach like a new salary bracket, it's just you pay the price in other areas, fatigue and just your mental well-being. And I found that there was like a sweet spot where the juice was worth the squeeze essentially. And that's a consideration that everyone has to take if they are looking to advance in their career or get get more money or whatever else. It's just like you never get something for nothing, so there's always going to be a payoff. And the only way around that is to try and get connected to the areas, the industries that you might have some genuine connection with. Then if you feel somewhat connected, almost like a vocation, then it's going to be less taxing on your mental health, on your soul, essentially, because it feels like you're doing what you should be doing. And so trying to figure out what that is for yourself is probably is probably a way that you could like go far with that path without it taking everything you have.